Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about how to manage anxiety and depression during the COVID-19 pandemic. Joining me is my friend and colleague, Renee, and she is, going through the same thing that we all are, trying to isolate from other people and try to protect ourselves. And that's what we're here. We're here to offer some tips and advice for everyone. Renee, what do you want to say right now?
Yeah, I think that it's important right now that we kind of talk to people about anxieties and depressions because it's really easy when you're social distancing or self-isolating or quarantined because at this point, so many people across the world are having to do this. And it can bring up lots of anxiety and depress people if they can't get out and make you kind of feel caged and needing a way to move forward. And in that, we want to be able to give people coping strategies and skills and just let people know that we understand us ourselves have our own anxieties and with being in wherever we're at, people that are in LA and New York are extremely worried right now. So we're kind of just reaching out to the people to let them know that they're not alone in some of the things that they can do to cope with all these things.
Yeah. And sometimes it's kind of hard for us to, think about these normal things that we do, but just reminding ourselves and doing some of these really good positive coping skills. You can do them even if you're not going out and spending time with other people. Doing these things in the comfort of your own home can really make a huge difference in how you feel physically and mentally. And I know we have both, Renee and I both have some really great ideas. Which one would you say, Renee, would be like the top one that you think people should do, top thing people should do during this time?
Keep your routines.
Routines
I
are really,
think
yeah.
I think that that's a key right now. Getting up in the morning, getting dressed for the day, taking my shower, we have to keep up our hygiene and keep with our routines because those things, those schedules are what makes us be launched and ready for the day. Getting dressed, in your work clothes. If you wear jeans and a polo to work, then get dressed in jeans and a polo today. I got up and got dressed as if I was going into the office. So that way, when I do telehealth, I am presentable and I feel ready for the day. It gets you in that mind frame. Maybe open up your windows in the morning and let the smell of the morning dew on the grass come in, or hear the birds, things that cue you that the day's ready to start. Get up, make your bed, let that be the first accomplishment you make for the day.
So getting these routines. And one thing that really I want to point out that you said was opening your windows and getting some fresh air, you know, bringing the nature inside and connecting with nature as much as you can during this time is really important. And that fresh air is good and that fresh air is healthy. So that's great. One thing that I do is, with routines is I'm waking up every morning and I'm exercising.
Mm-hmm.
So I know some parts of Florida you can get out of your house and go walk around your neighborhood. Some parts of Florida might not be an ideal situation for you. So if you can, walk around your neighborhood, that's great. But if you just have to exercise at home too, do that. Do some jumping jacks, or a lot of the gyms right now
Mm-hmm.
and yoga videos, they have online videos,
Yep.
and you can still do a group yoga class. You could still do a group workout. You can still, be a part of that and have somebody coaching you through some of those things. So,
Definitely.
yeah, so staying active.
Well, and if they don't have access to their gym, they can do YouTube. YouTubing
Exactly.
videos and stuff like that is really big right now. And they have yoga, they have Pilates videos for everything from beginning to expert. So you don't have to have done this. You can still take laps around your house.
Yeah.
If you can't get out of the house, you can They, in our area, they're allowing you to walk, but not in groups bigger than two.
Okay.
So, but it's something. And even if you had to get out and go for a walk alone or go for a run alone, that's better than staying cooped up if you don't have to. If you're not
Right.
under self-isolation and staying in, your house, then by all means, if you're not quarantined, go for it, you know, because that exercise helps release those endorphins, and those endorphins will keep your mood elevated and will help with the anxieties too. So they're all really good things to do.
I will say even, like for my neighborhood, I feel like everybody's being more social. And we're all staying like really far away, but we're waving to each other as we're like running by or walking by. And, so you might even feel like a greater sense of community, like the more that you can do. A lot of people just want to, veg out at home, maybe not even change out the pajamas, but these routines can help, with that anxiety, with that depression, trying to break things up. So,
They really can. And if you just stay in your bed all day too, most people don't realize it, but you're going to get more sore because your muscles are going to be all cramped and tight, and you're not moving like you would normally, because if you have to get up and go to work, you get up, you get dressed, you start moving.
right.
So those things are just really good for you too.
One of the
The
favorite things that I do is I like to take a long hot bath at night. And I know, Renee, you were mentioning a bath bomb that you had just recently tried. What was the name of that?
Bomalicious, Desi's Bomalicious bath bombs.
That sounds really good. And so trying these new products and, maybe you try like a new scent, one day and a different scent the next, and doing these things to keep your mind active and help you relax. It's really important.
It is. And really just taking that time and running like the aromatherapies and stuff like that. Right now, especially with people, with sinuses, I mean, we also have allergy season going on too. So, eucalyptus in the aroma globes or in a couple drops in your bathtub, and you're taking that nice long bath is really good for you. Will open up your sinuses as well and kind of help you. Peppermint is great for energy, and they have calm breathing with peppermint and eucalyptus that will, bring down your stress and anxiety. So those are things that can help with that too right now. You can also make sure you're taking your vitamins and eating healthier, making sure you're eating just because you're not getting out. I mean, I'm not saying stay home and snack all day, but, make sure you're eating your meals too and staying on top of that, because you need those vitamins to fight off and keep your body healthy and safe. And we also need to like look at vitamin D, making sure you're getting it because it will help with depression and anxieties.
Yes.
St. John's wort will help with the depression. It's a mood enhancer. It's for mood health. And they're just really good things that kind of magnesium oxide for headaches and anxiety. They help with mental clarity.
I actually use it myself. And I buy it. You can get it like on Amazon, or I think even Walmart has it, some Walmarts. But it's called Natural Calm.
Yep.
And yep, it's like a little lemonade and it's actually really good. So, these are some things that you can do naturally
Mm-hmm.
to help
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, and they all do work really well. Walmart even carries a nerve tonic, which is the same thing as
Oh, for
what
real?
you were just mentioning. Yeah, it just comes in a little pill form,
Yeah, yeah,
and but
yeah.
it's all homeopathic, natural. These are all things that we naturally have, in our systems. Like if you are on melatonin to help you sleep, that's something we naturally produce, but it helps sleep. And people with anxieties and their stressors right now, can find that might be hard. So just follow the directions on the labels and make sure you're taking it healthy.
Especially, when you have anxiety or depression, doing as many natural things as you can to help your body, it's really important. because right now we especially want to avoid going to the doctor unless we absolutely have to.
Yes.
So, I know for like my family, my friends, I tell them all, like, if you can do something naturally before getting on medications, let's at least try that first. Now, there are some people who do have to get on, some psychotropic medications to kind of help them with anxiety and depression. Um, and I definitely think that if you are thinking about doing one of these medications, talking to your primary care doctor about that. And a lot of the primary care doctors can see you over online, see you through telehealth. So
Definitely.
yeah, so
Well,
talking,
not only them, but us.
yeah,
You can get with your mental health providers. A lot of us are going online. I know I did. And it's one of those that you can, and I know you do your practice that way too, Kelly. Part of it is telehealth. And you can just move forward with everything that way. And they're encouraging us to use those teledocs right now and
right,
really kind of not going in and not exposing everybody to us and them and us to them. That way, we kind of keep each other as healthy as possible and thinking about other people in
right,
this and keeping everyone kind of safe. Um, Speaking of which, we need to, make sure that we're washing our hands and doing hand sanitizing and just wipe down those carts when you go into a shopping place and just make sure that you're keeping that social distance. That way, you know, if somebody is unknowingly sick, they don't accidentally infect you
right.
because it's spreading.
For for me, when I first started this, when I first started hearing about this, I kind of really didn't believe how bad it was getting. Um, and I imagine a lot of people are having a hard time,
Hmm.
accepting that this is what's happening in their life.
Yes.
So I think the sooner that we can, get into a new routine, accept that this might be our new normal for a little while, um, then I think the sooner that we're going to be able to better cope with the anxiety and the depression and the stress that a lot of us are experiencing right now.
Yeah, I agree. And I spent a lot of time with clients this past week just talking about the anxieties and the stressors from COVID-19 and coronavirus. It's just, it's created a lot of chaos. And
Right.
people are just trying to figure out how to work and what their new norm is and how to telework for a lot of professionals that are, if they're able to keep working, they're going telehealth or teleworking. And it's got its own unique challenges, and we just have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and keeping up our routines and do grounding exercises or deep breathing. Maybe it's a time to download those apps that we can get on our phone for Dream EZ, the letters E and Z, with a little owl. That's a great one. It's free, and it has this deep breathing exercise, walks you through it. You can customize it, speed it up, slow it down, longer, make it shorter. You can, use Calm. I know that's a paid one, but Calm is great. It
I
does meditative things.
those ads for Calm, and
Hmm.
that is looking like I'm just getting relaxed just watching the ads.
Yep.
So,
Speaking of which, macaroni, and I wrote it down so I won't forget, Macaroni Union Waitlist is the topic title of it. If you go on YouTube, it is proven to bring down anxiety by 78%.
what is that
Macaroni Union, and the
again?
title is Weightless.
What is that? Like a macaroni union? What is that? That sounds fun.
Um, I, it's the band that put it
Oh, okay.
together, the producer that did it, um, and it is a video and music that runs along with it. There are no words, and you can watch it and it'll bring down your anxieties, and they have tons of different versions of it, all the way from a 24-hour to the 7-minute version.
That sounds
And
nice.
it is
That's,
really good. And
yeah.
you can get the version and just play it through your car, or you can play it, just run it in your house right now. Have it running on your TV, mirror it from your phone to your TV.
There's a lot
And
of these online apps and for like guided relaxation, progressive muscle relaxation. There's so many different things. So taking this time and find out, what really works for you. I know a lot of my clients like one thing and then a whole bunch of my other clients like something else. And
yep,
um, so taking all these and trying them out, and finding what works for you, take that time right now. You have that time. You're not going anywhere. So you
nope.
might enjoy it and get something out of it.
Well, and that is the best thing that we can do right now is take this time to, you know, look at the apps and things that are available out there that you can have on the daily with you. And, meditation is great. Can take 2 minutes of your time, up to 20 or so, but, start out with 2 minutes. It's going to
Right.
seem like the longest 2 minutes of your life, but
Yep. For me
just in the
too.
beginning.
Yeah.
But then, like, there's also things like Recolor is another app, and it's
Free,
got
free color.
Recolor,
Oh,
RECOLOR.
I know a lot of
And
people like the coloring stuff. A
well, and they
lot of
even have, sorry, excuse me, they even have um, like animal depiction colors that you can do, or no, I keep wanting to say coloring sheets, but coloring pages that you can do, and they have all different versions of it. So it's for men, it's for women, it's for kids, you name it, teens. They have all kinds of stuff on there, and a lot of it's free. They have thousands of free pages that you can color and tons of different colors. So you can blow it up, you can make it smaller. Be amazed at how much that will help with anxiety during times like this.
That's awesome. Definitely awesome, Renee. Anything else that you want to mention to people or talk to them? I know you offer, you see clients. I know I see clients. We're both counselors here in Florida. We're both moms. We both completely understand like what you're going through. Um, I, for one, if a client is experiencing this anxiety and depression, please don't hesitate to reach out for help. Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Even if you're like, well, I can't go anywhere, that's okay. There's plenty of professionals who can see you, who have,
Yeah.
I offer Saturday appointments, evening appointments, because we want to help. That's what we're here for.
Yep. And I offer Wednesday appointments and Wednesdays and evenings as well throughout the week, or Saturday appointments. Um, and when this is all over, I will also be doing in face-to-face sessions. But also just remember, right now during all this, that this is a great time to take advantage of getting those little to-do lists that you wanted to get done. I mean, I reorganized my closet this week. I had to be
Right.
home, and so I'm like, let's knock out some of the stuff that I've really wanted to get done, and I love it. I mean, it made it be easier to be in my room. So it's just one of those things that this can be a blessing if we let it. If we just look at the good in it and remember to try to stay positive, because if we're looking for the bad, we're going to find it. So
Exactly.
let's try to focus on the good things that we can do. And hey, that honey-do list can get knocked down to nothing. Or you can create one for them, whatever. Um, and yeah, Kelly, we're here to help. And I've had clients reach out this week, and I've had, a couple new clients reach out, and we just kind of got to be there and just tell them how proud we are of you guys when you reach out, because we
Yes.
can't do it alone. Counselors have counselors too. Kelly and I talk all the time. And, it's just one of those things that people need people. It doesn't even matter who you are, male, female, child, teenager. We all need people.
Yeah. So reaching out for that help if you feel like you need it, and you might find that you find some good in what's going on right now. So yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you again in our next podcast.
Bye everyone.
Have a good day.